I'll read this here. They didn't just give the World Cup to the Middle East. They gave the World Cup to the Middle Ages. Ian Doherty and his views on supporting the Qatar World Cup. Now, did you know, everybody, about 6 months ago, it was announced that the child abuse in the United Kingdom went up 1,000%. It makes us the world's leading child abusing country on the face of this planet. Now, we as the United Kingdom are moaning about a country that is not very pleasable for gay folk and women. Yeah, and we call them the Middle Ages. Yet we, flying that rainbow flag and all the connections to it and behind it, we are the world's leading child abusers. Now, in theory, they shouldn't want us, should they?
Rarely have I listened to an interview where I felt like standing up and applauding, and I think Doherty is absolutely right.
They didn't just give the World Cup to the Middle East, they gave the World Cup to the Middle Ages when they gave it to Qatar. Qatar is a disgraceful slave nation. I refuse to have anything to do with this tournament. And as we're hurtling ever closer to it, I think more people are really realising this. I don't blame the players for going. It's a World Cup. You know, how often will most players get to play in a World Cup? You can't blame them. I don't blame the journalists for going over. You have to cover the story. What I do blame, though, is these monstrous hypocrites like David Beckham and Gary Neville in particular. I mean, Beckham is basically just...
I'll just stop it there. Monstrous hypocrites. Yeah, take a look at our own country. I'll leave a little bit on the end just for a little bit of news, because this country doesn't cover it. The reason why it doesn't cover it, because they all want you to go fight in this rainbow agenda, and all against countries who are anti-gay or whatever. It's their countries, not ours, by the way. Yeah, because you should have a look at ours before we go around, because we are being made to look foolish and disgusting, stupid and blinkered to buggery, shouting about other people's countries' ways when we're the most disgusting, vilest, the lot. And the first time in my life, and I enjoy my sports, used to play them a lot, the forces and all the rest of it, the military and everything else like that, so at high levels representing the military, combined services and things like that. And I tell you something now, I'm not going to be supporting England for the first time in anything on that one. I've never not supported England, but this is the first time I will not be, because I do not support an agenda that involves gender bending your kids, hormoning them up and slicing their dicks off with no reverse, with no anything. Rape, everybody. We're ongoing rapists, abusers in mass on our own kids, and then we're too busy gobshitting about other countries. Take a look at ourselves.
The number of kids going to gender clinics is skyrocketing. In the UK, it is a 5,000% uptick for girls, as seen in the graph.
5,000% uptake. Yeah? It's the highest chart figure of gender bending, child abusing, manipulation, brain damaging, soul ripping apart the lot. So all your Second World Wars and all the wins and all everything you've done up until that point there, yeah, is just being washed out. You are now, as United Kingdom, you are now surrounded by the biggest cloud in your living systematic history. You are now the world's leading child abusing country. on this planet. The most vilest place on earth.
Agenda football. Rainbow football. We're going to probably have blinking wrestle wearing pink type of gender type of refereeing. Oh, let's mix it all up and be fair and play type of stuff. It's not basically we're going whether you like it or not type of thing. The country's decided with its agenda of child abuse, really, because it is. Look into the facts. You go down the gender path, you've got a 60% more chance of committing suicide because of the pain and the permanent removals or changes of your body. Things like that. And that's purposely brainwashing, indoctrinating at schools and stuff like that around this rainbow. And it's abusing your children, everybody. But all this investment's gone into this, you see, so they can't stop it. They can't stop it, so they've got to do it. So they're all shouting out England. Rather than England football team, it's England football team and rainbow. And you'll see a lot of rainbow bollocks through this World Cup. Yeah, and that's like the world of the agenda of child blinking abuse. Because behind rainbow, everybody, if you look into that, there's normalisation of paedophilia and everything. So we're just getting slowly brainwashed to accept it all. And we'll have a go at blinking countries who don't have laws to suit gay people. We haven't got any laws at all. Our laws are all blinkered to keep you distracted whilst they screw your kids. Yeah, so they fucking are. Worst place in the world. Golazio.